Hey everybody, Eric here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you're going all right. Today we are going to do a kind of brief overview and let's play of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis here. I'll be playing on the Steam Deck, but this applies to PC and Steam in general. So if you don't know, this game is kind of like a, I don't want to say the word chapterized, but a smaller kind of bite-sized version of the Final Fantasy VII story in the Final Fantasy VII world. I don't actually know a whole lot about it because I've intentionally avoided playing it on iOS. I don't really like games with touch controls. So when Square announced that this game was going to be coming out on Steam and inevitably Steam Deck as a result here, that's what we're playing on with a PS5 controller. Obviously jumping at the chance to play it, and it just came out a couple hours ago. So I'm really excited. Let's see how we go. Now I don't know if the controller support is going to be 100%. I did have to download like a 2.2 gigabyte patch or something because I just started filming before, and I don't know, just had to wait for it to update. The controls, there's no like touch button controls. You have to move the joystick around and then select. So are we gonna skip the tutorial? No. Let's figure it out. Let's learn how to play together. But this is a game I've been excited about. Of course, like I said, I've been avoiding on iOS for touch control reasons, but I'm interested to see what this is about, and I think it's all in Japanese as well. I've also been interested to see if it's going to deviate a little bit from the core story of Final Fantasy VII. So just adjusting the audio here as well. An unprecedented tale, another possibility. Another possibility. That's the Tetsuya Nomura stuff right there. I don't know if he's involved in this game, but you know, the Final Fantasy VII remake and rebirth inevitably have been Nomura-fied. Here we go. Probably gonna get it straight into a battle here with Sephiroth, the One-Winged Angel. We go. I mean, it looks pretty good so far. Now, let us begin a new journey, Cloud. It's interesting hearing the Japanese voice actors. Okay. You can consume the ATB gauge to unleash abilities. Okay. So yeah, you can see my little cursor going around on screen there. That's the right stick. Can I use... Oh, I can use the touchpad on the PS5 controller. That's probably a little bit easier and less cumbersome to use than trying to waggle the stick around. Still a little bit unintuitive, to be honest with you. I was hoping for proper controller support. As of right now, it's currently sitting at mostly positive on Steam as well. But a lot of people are leaving reviews based on iOS experience. So we'll see how it pans out. I'm interested to see how it pans out as well. Because initially, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that it doesn't have proper controller support. But it is what it is. I suppose it might be a little bit easier to play on Steam Deck as well with the touch pads. And here comes Zack. This is cool. Sorry, I'm just bumping up the audio here as well. This is going to be a very low-polished video as well. I just want to get something out for you guys to see what the game looks like. So don't mind the production value of this one. When HP is low, use Cura to restore HP. Yes, let's do that. Select a character. Yes. So I think Cloud and Zack were sharing HP there. And yeah, this is what it means by another possibility. Of course, because we're deviating from the storyline because we have both Cloud and Zack appearing within the same battle. So I assume this is just more of a fan servicey kind of deal, which being the massive Final Fantasy VII nerd that I am, yeah, I'm all for it. Do high bravery here. I mean, it's obviously not going to be as flashy as the PS4 and PS5 versions of the remake, which are essentially like the new base level for the Final Fantasy VII experience. But Looks pretty good. And even the Crisis Core remake last year looked really awesome. You can unleash a limit break when the limit gauge is full, so let's do that. Got a slash combo. Do I have to do anything here? Do I have to waggle? Okay, no. I don't have to wiggle around the cursor. Alright. Cool. Everything sounds really great in headphones as well. The audio balance is really nice. I could probably bump it up a little bit higher here for the video, so I will just do that. So that's essentially the tutorial. Great. Final Fantasy VII. There we go. That's the logo we all know and love. At least I do. I'm a fan from in the late 90s. That's the first time I played it. It was the first Final Fantasy VII, first Final Fantasy game I played. The first Final Fantasy VII game I played, I guess now. And we have the classic Aerith sequence. Are they using the... I think they're using the remake one. But I look at the other thing that I do know about this game is that there's the Sephiroth backstory, either DLC or it's just part of the chapters that you have access to on here. I'm sure it'll throw us to a main menu at some point, and we can have a look at that. But I'm just really interested to see what this is about. I don't know if there are some gacha elements to it or whatever, because again I just saw on the Steam reviews not too long ago. People were saying that, you know, I spent a minimum of X amount of the game. You know, there's daily challenges, which I suppose will be fun to get around to, and that's essentially how a mobile game is going to work. It's going to have that gacha element to it, which isn't really for me. The only real mobile game that I got into with gacha elements like that was Mario Kart Tour, and even then, some of the packs, the racers and the karts that were in that game were incredibly overpriced. Like at least in Australian dollars here where I live, it was like $30 or $50 for a pack or some coins or something like that. So I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case here. As for what you would buy, I don't know, different costumes, but there we go. Final Fantasy VII. We're missing the logo. And here's the classic train sequence. I know the animation style and the battle style varies a little bit. There was a fan patch applied, or like it's called Seventh Heaven if you don't know. I have a video on my channel from Sunomods, basically a fan modding community that has patched the Steam version. You can have different artwork and stuff like that. And what's happening in, I believe this version is really similar to what those guys were doing. So you kind of have like your anime chibi style characters on screen while you walk around the world map, and then when you get into battles you have your more lifelike characters that are kind of more similar to the video game art, like the box art and stuff like that, the character art. So again, this is just very much a fan service kind of game, and I'm stoked that it's here on Steam Deck. So we know what happens here. We're going to get into a battle straight away. I think so. And if it plays anything like the original, we'll level up straight to level 7. There we go. Iconic Cloud with the Buster Sword jumping off the train. Nothing like it. Okay. Recommended formation if you're having trouble. Okay, so there's going to be like little tips and secret screens here as hiding as... Oh, okay, so we're omitting the first battle here. Okay. Never mind then. This way, Merc. Oh gosh, I'm not about this. This is the point where I dipped out in the iOS version, having to tap one screen. So essentially what I'm having to do is move the control stick and then press to make Cloud go. I suppose it'd probably be easier to play this on PC as a point and click, but I don't know. I'll have this open in a sec. Keep an eye out, Wedge. You got it. I feel like the graphics look a little bit fuzzy. Kind of looks like my prescription's not right. The reactor's just up ahead. Time to earn your keep, rookie. I don't want to do a Barrett voice, but maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe we'll loosen up. Never thought we'd have a soldier on our side. Sure is something else, considering Shinra employs soldier, and we're Shinra's enemy. But he quit Shinra. He was in Soldier. Now he's with us. Cloud, was it? I'm Biggs. And this here is... I'm not interested in names. Once this job's done, we're done. Right. Well, let's get to it then. It's going to take a lot of getting used to the controls here. Open Sesame. Our target is reactor core. Y'all know the plan. May as well do the Barrett voice. What the heck? Got nothing better to do here while we play Ever Crisis and struggle with the touch controls. Don't think I trust you just yet, Merc. It reminds me of if anybody's played the Skyward Sword Switch port, like having to use actual controls. It's just weird. Can I? Okay. This is so... Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can tell you straight away this would be better as a point-and-click adventure on PC. Patrol just ahead. Couldn't make it easy for us, huh? Over there. It's inevitable that you just sound like you're ripping off Mr. T. Now's your chance to show me what you can do. All right. Here comes a Shinra soldier. Yeah, I really like the artwork. Like I said, it's a little bit different on the overworld sequences here or in map. But then in battle, it's more akin to the character art. Allies in your party will fight automatically. However, you will need to manually execute their limit breaks. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we can do Thunder. The Guard Hound is a troublesome foe that attacks relentlessly. Target it to focus your attack. So we'll tap on that and then Thunder. Okay, so what I can tell you is in battle, it's a lot easier to use the PS5 controller's touchpad than the control stick. EXP. Okay. Rewards, 30 gold. And if this is a gacha game, it's gonna drip feed you money. Yo, you been to a reactor before, right? Sure, when I worked for Shinra. Yeah, I bet you were a real company man. People in the city depend on Mako flowing through the planet, every day using more and more. But they don't know what it is they're really doing, do you? They're bleeding the planet dry. Shinra take every last drop of Mako from the planet if they could. And this pile of scrap they call a Mako reactor is what lets them. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. You know, I'm having fun doing a little Barrett impression. Not the best one, but, you know, that's fine. We're here to have fun, right? I got to keep it entertaining somehow. Oh my gosh, this is... That's difficult. This is difficult. Surely they could have just done touch controls. I mean, come on, it's not that hard. Or like normal controls, rather than touch controls. Okay, some enemies have weaknesses. Sentries are weak to lightning and fire, so use the corresponding abilities to attack. Yes, so let's use Thunder. Weaknesses and resistances differ between enemies. Use the best abilities in each situation to emerge victorious. Great. All right, so he's automatically targeted. Can tap on him. We'll do Fast Blade over here. See how this looks. Cool. Oh, that's a weakness there. Nice one. You know, it looks... The battles look pretty good. I think this looks nice. It's just that huge learning curve of having to tap everywhere on the touchpad, which, again, is disappointing. Okay. Come on now. Like, how hard is it to map controls? Somebody will patch this now that it's on PC. Can't wait for that. And the classic. I'm sure we're going to go down to the reactor's core and fight the Scorpion tank. I'll secure our escape. Nice. I tell you what, I cannot get enough of Final Fantasy VII. I am probably one of the biggest Final Fantasy VII fans on the planet. I love this game so much. Getting the code to the store wasn't easy. It cost us. Cost us some good friends. It'll cost us more than that if we let this reactor keep draining the life from the planet. Hey, you're awfully quiet. No opinion on the matter? Not really. Why should I care? I do like the character art in the dialogue. That's pretty cool. What? The planet's dying, man. You're telling me that doesn't move you? I just want to get this job done. No need to get involved further than that. I wonder if they're going to make Barrett swear. All done. Nice work, Jesse. We're almost there. Okay, here we go. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of... it kind of reminds me a little bit of Fantasian, which is the Hironobu Sakaguchi Mistwalker Apple Arcade iOS exclusive game, which Square, if you're out there... well, not Square, but Hironobu Sakaguchi, if you're watching my video by any chance, please bring that game to Steam. Or better yet, Switch. Okay, let's tap the Hound. We'll do Thunder. Okay, so he automatically attacks. The Cloud automatically attacks as well. All right, I've got to target an enemy, and then Thunder. That takes a little bit to get used to there. Okay, he's targeted, automatically attacking there, and then I can do spells and other actions here. Okay. Like I said, gonna take a little bit to get used to, but hopefully we'll get there. And by the way, I will say this game is free to play, so you can download it on Steam. There is an initial like 700 megabyte download, and then there's an additional 2 point whatever gigs that you're prompted to download once you start the game. Now, is there a save point over here? Because there's a save point in the original game. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh my gosh. This is just painful. Blue crystal. Okay. All right, let's go head over to our objective. Ooh, a random battle. Okay. Sentry level 1. We'll tap on him so he's automatically selected. Weakness. Done. Nice one. And we'll get to our level up screen here too. Oh, we can fast forward through the animation, which is cool. So if you're really in a hurry. Music sounds great. I think I was going the right way. Okay, 200 more blue crystals there. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Just tread carefully if you're planning to play this with the controller. Oh, that's... I don't want to keep mentioning it, but I mean, it's like... It's not my favorite thing in the world, put it that way. But again, the easiest way to do it, if you're going to do it, use a PS5 controller with the touchpad in battles. That way it's a little bit easier to target and do your commands. And then, yeah, the right stick in battle. Or sorry, the right stick on the map. All right, Cloud's going down the ladder here. All right, let's head over to the Scorpion tank. Cloud's gonna have a brainwave, if it's anything like the original. Again, I do like the art. I think it's a really cool looking way to experience Final Fantasy VII. And it's cool as well because this is an actual legit Square version. So this is Square's kind of remake of the original, which I'm all for. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Nope. I'm supervising to make sure we're getting our money's worth out of you. Gee, it hurts my throat to do that. Besides, I gotta make sure you ain't a Shinra spy. Go on. Whatever. Can I set a timer? There's... Open your eyes. This isn't a normal reactor. What's the matter? Huh? Don't just stand there. Hurry! Yeah, sorry. I like how I'm only impersonating Barrett. Nobody else in the game, just Barrett. All right, here we go. An alarm! Damn it, we've been made. God, where are they? Where are they coming from? Slightly different dialogue here too. No mention of Barrett swearing at all, which is unfortunate. Oh yeah. Love this. Scorpion Sentinel. Okay, so he's targeted. Let's use Thunder. That's the weakness, so we'll try and keep that up. I'm also interested to see what the limit breaks look like. Don't want to attack while the tail's ready. Are we going to do that in this version? Or maybe not, I don't know. If you're doing auto attacks, you don't really have a choice. Let's try Fast Blade. See what that does. I guess we'll keep up the weakness. Okay, the Scorpion Sentinel is preparing to unleash a powerful attack. Well, didn't it just do that before then? Scorpion Sentinel, yes. Yeah, we know that. You can now use Command Stance, which allows you to shift between the two types of commands. Use Command Stance to brace for its attack. Defense Stance specializes in defensive actions. Okay, cool. That's the space bar. But I have to tap on the screen. By the way, I forgot to say, if you've watched this far into the video, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe if you're enjoying what you see. I don't do Let's Plays very often, but obviously just covered JRPG and retro stuff kind of relevant to JRPGs, so that's what we do here. Now switch to attack stance to focus on offensive actions and to gain benefits such as improved strength. Okay, yes. All right, and then we also have Grenade Bomb for Barrett, and then I have Cross Slash here with Cloud. The enemy has activated Stream Phase Protection Wall, while active attacks against Scorpion Sentinel are less effective. When these sigils appear, destroy them and reduce the number on the left to 0 to disrupt the phase and incapacitate the enemy. The sigils can be destroyed with attack abilities, and you can destroy more sigils in the attack stance. Okay, yes, makes sense. Use these ability to destroy sigils. All right, let's do that. All right, so we have 4 sigils. We want to try and... Okay, the next attack will destroy the remaining sigil. Okay, so we... There we go, got it. By destroying all the sigils, you have interrupted the enemy, causing them to become incapacitated. Okay, so I like that. And this is something that I found that I really enjoyed when I started playing Xenoblade Chronicles, is like the stagger or like the topple and stagger kind of thing. I'm, not necessarily the same here, but I really do like the ability to temporarily freeze an enemy and then just beat the heck out of them. While the enemy is in this state, the ATB gauge fills faster. Use this chance to attack or help your party recover. Great. So let's use Cross Slash. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. And then we use Grenade Bomb here with Barrett as well. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely need to cure Cloud. Yep, and then we'll hit him with a Thunder here. Nice, that's a weakness. I know it's only really the first boss battle, but I mean, like, I'm slowly getting used to the controls now. It doesn't seem overly difficult. I assume that the more we play, the harder it might get. All right. Unleashing a limit break simultaneously with other characters has benefits such as increased damage. Yes. Okay. All right. So, okay, when I first tapped on Cloud's limit break, I noticed there was like a gauge there. I was like, why are we waiting? So if we can do multiple limit breaks at once, we're gonna have more damage. So that was a huge hit there. So that's great. We're gonna try and cure at my earliest convenience here. There we go. We'll select a character. Yes, we're gonna hit Cloud. I am getting used to using the right stick here in battles as well. I think it's just gonna be a matter of, the more you play, the easier to get. If I'm gonna be playing handheld on Steam Deck, using the trackpads is probably gonna be the way to go. Or just tap the screen, which, I don't know, kind of defeats the purpose of using the Steam Deck with controls. I don't know. To each their own. Comment down below. Let me know if you're going to play this on Steam Deck, like me. All right, here we go. Level 3. I'm interested when this section of the game stops and says, "Welcome to Ever Crisis," and it shows me a menu or something like that. All right, the timer's set. And that's our cue to get out of here. Gee, that hurts. I can't do that anymore. Come on. 10 minutes? Shoot, can't move. All right, Jessie's got her leg held down by some scrap. You all right? Cloud, my leg's stuck. 6 minutes, 30 seconds already. Gee, the timer's fast. My hero. We better hurry before this whole place blows. Can I just say, for the remake, I really appreciate how overly thirsty Jessie is towards Cloud. I like having that third character in there, the third love interest. That Cloud obviously doesn't care about. Well, but maybe he does. I don't know. Hurry up, we got 1 minute. And again, I don't know what chapters or what, how much Ever Crisis covers in terms of the original story for Final Fantasy VII or Crisis Core, but you know, I just think it's cool to experience and relive the game in just another way yet again. And if anything, it's a great way to get people hyped for Rebirth. Is it Rebirth? Yeah, Rebirth coming in Feb next year. Very excited for that. Cannot wait for that. All right. Here we go. Like I said, we're going to get to a menu. All right, in story selection, you can choose from various Tales in Final Fantasy VII compilation. Yes, so we've got Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, and then Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier here, which is a Sephiroth-based story exclusive to Ever Crisis and has been some of the more... it's more of a drive to play this. And I'm very excited to check that out. All right, so next we can meet the Flower Girl. Whoa, begin download. Select full download to play through the game without having to download additional data. Minimum download. You can fully download all data from the menu too. Okay, so there's a ginormous in-game download here. So I think you just download little bits and pieces as you go. Wow. Okay. I don't know what do I guess I have to download that. I'm trying to get a video recorded. I don't necessarily want to stop. Okay, I guess it's gonna force me to download that. Fair enough. Tap to start. Let's see what happens if we don't download. Connecting. All right, let's take me back to a menu here. Let's see what's what. It'll probably prompt me to download. Which, you know, again, fair enough. Yeah, begin download. 6.5 gigs. Okay, so let's download that. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll cut to after the download. We'll be right back. Radio, we are back and the patch is downloaded, so let's go ahead and put in our name. The only way that I'm going to be able to do this on Steam Deck is by actually enabling the Steam keyboard, which is really annoying. There's no on-screen keyboard here, so let's just punch that in. I'll also enable my sound here on the video again. Register. Okay, here we go. In the home screen, you'll find the mission guide, a feature that shows your next task. This is a very busy home screen here. Draws, perform draw. Yep. Attempt. We'll attempt that. Performing a draw. I guess that gives us random weapons. Probably uses the coins that you get in game. Or are we doing a battle here? I have no idea what we're doing. Okay, we're fighting. Is this something from Crisis Core? Tap. What am I doing? Do I have to tap at the... Is this a quick time event? Or is it... I have no idea what we're doing here. Okay, critical hit. Cool. And the monster's returning to the live stream. What have we got? Tap to return. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, Kaiser Knuckles for Tifa. Great, that's all right, so we got a whole bunch of items there. The junk collar for Red 13. Sleek collar for Red 13. Okay, this is Crystal Sword for Cloud. This is very, very gacha game-ish. Come on, tap the screen there. Enhanced Sword Z for Zack. Nice. What else do we have? Full Metal Staff for Aerith. Aerith? Depending on your disposition there. Crystal Sword for Zack. Ooh, the Flame Projector for Barrett. Nice. And Kaiser Knuckles again for Tifa. Silver Staff for Aaron. Okay, so that was a bunch of stuff there. Now that you performed a draw, check out the mission guide. Okay. Right. Okay. We've done that, so let's go home. Collect your first reward for completing the task. Didn't I just do that? Okay, rewards claimed. Rewards will be sent to your gift box if your inventory is full. Alright. Next task is displayed. Enhance any weapon one time. This is stuff that I probably don't really care about, to be honest with you. Okay, select the Buster Sword. Yes, enhance. Okay, so this is probably best optimized for playing on PC with keyboard and mouse, because you can just tap in the command. Weapons can be enhanced using materials. Yes, so let's optimize the Buster Sword here. Enhance. It's like Blade Runner. Enhance. Enhance. Success. Enhancing a weapon boosts its stats as well as unlocks and enhances abilities. Cool. Now check the mission guide. Finally, let's look at something to do. Oh, nope. Can't do that yet. Alright, so we get... What? Claim the login bonus. Alright, okay, I've logged in. 4K resolution, 60 FPS, link data between smartphones and Steam version. Okay, cool. I suppose that's a good incentive to switch over to Steam version here. There's a lot of stuff on screen. There's just a lot of stuff. This is very very overwhelming. I don't okay. Final Fantasy IX crossover. I know that's happening right now. I've seen a bunch of people post about that on Facebook. Yes, okay, let's jumpstart login bonus. All right, lots of rewards here. That was a gotcha tick. Oh, season pass arrival. Okay. Get it by purchasing the premium hunt. Okay. I wonder if you can play this game without having to pay anything. That was a gingerbread cactar. This is a gingerbread cactar. That is that's like a Christmas red mage Tifa there. And Lucia? That must be another character that I don't know yet. Limited time shop open. Dear Lord, the advertisements are absolutely overwhelming here. The Holy Flames gift. Right. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Can I finally play that? Nope, I can't play yet. We gotta purchase something here. Final Fantasy VII support pack is available. Okay, so they're gonna be timed stuff here, so you want to purchase things as you see them. Okay, home. This is the stuff I care about here. We've got solo content, unlocked its story, Final Fantasy VII. Right. Okay, events. I want to jump to this, but of course we can't do that, so we have to continue with the Final Fantasy VII store. Or can we do this? Oh, that's locked. That's locked as well. Okay. So there's a lot happening here within this game. Yep. Okay. So you have to play through the story, and then as you play, things get unlocked. So I won't do that here for the sake of this Let's Play, but yeah, there's draw types. There are 3 types of draws. This is very much a mobile game. Wow. I'm looking at all this text and I'm like, I'm not even reading it. It just goes right over my head. I know, I'm sure some of you are like, why are you doing this then? From here you can check the rewards. Okay. Select draws. Have wish lists. Okay. The wish list contains a featured and selectable weapon for each draw. Alright, this oh, there's Sephiroth down there. Set. Okay, so this is our wish list here. So we'll just pick Sephiroth and we'll do that. Oh no, okay, we won't do that then. I don't know what I'm doing. Set. Okay, cool. Party. Solo party. Okay, so right now we only have Barrett and Cloud because that's all we've unlocked in the context of the story. But I suppose as you play the game, you get more people, and then you can do crazy, fantastical battles. A single party is comprised of up to 3 characters, of course. You can tap to switch characters or equipment. The party leader is the character you control at the beginning of the battle. A character's power is determined by their attributes and equipment, and a party's total power by the sum of all characters' power. Every battle has a recommended power value that indicates the battle's difficulty. Okay. I suppose that's handy. That way we're not going up against something that is going to totally wipe the floor with us here. So you can see Barrett and Cloud there. I mean, it's a good looking game. I mean, Square certainly knows what they're doing when it comes to this. But there's a lot of stuff here happening on the home screen. So what I'll do is we'll leave it there for now, but that's kind of my first impressions of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis for Steam and Steam Deck or PC. The touch controls are really weird and don't translate over to a controller, so just bear that in mind. If you're going to play this, it's probably best to use PS5 controller for the sake of having the touchpad, as you can see here. And it's a little bit awkward to get used to using the right stick to control the cursor and the characters, and especially the battle screens as well. But I suppose the more you play, the more you'll get used to it. I'm interested to see the story stuff. I really want to get to the first soldier, so I'll probably continue to play. If you guys want to follow along, I've got a Discord down below, and we can chat and talk about our experiences here with the Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis stuff, or leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts of this game. Like I said, I'm going to continue on and play this once I get the video out and see how we go. But hey, if you like the video today and you want to hang out, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you haven't done so already. And again, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this game, if you've played it on iOS or if you're excited to finally play it now that it's on Steam and PC. Wow. Very busy video today. Again, a lower production value just because we were going to throw it together here live. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much again for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and we'll see you again on the next one. Ta-da.